So here we are taking videos again, and this is a little ruby, and it's a pointed ruby. Um, uh, this is a little diamond, and it's a pointed diamond. You get a nice point on this side. And this is sold as get that out there where it's in the sunshine. This is sold as Mystic Topaz. Okay? So it's basically a clear crystal, but it's got a coating on this side of metallic stuff. Okay, so it creates like rainbows in there from what we call thin film diffraction. Okay? And it bounces around inside of there. And, mystic, right? And the topaz, and topaz is said to be 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Okay? And that means that 9 on the Mohs scale of hardness, which is what ruby is, should be able to scratch it. And we find that, in fact, let's take a look there. Pretty good with one hand. I'm clever that way. No scratches. We'll clean that off a little bit. Look on the, yeah, see when you get the reflection like that, it'd show you any scratches. Alright, so this is a diamond, and it is 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. And I know that because I can't scratch it with my ruby. Okay, and there I am. I'm holding the ruby one-handed. Pretty good, sort of. Anyway, I got a couple of scratches in there. I mean, but I didn't, actually. It didn't scratch anything. Okay. And what I can do then is check this. So it's harder than a 9 on the Mohs scale, and there's only one other number on the Mohs scale of hardness, and that's 10, like my diamond. And what happens is if I try to scratch this with my diamond, it just skates on there. Skates. Like a skater on ice. And in fact does not scratch anything because they are the same hardness, and this isn't actually topaz at 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness, but rather a very reflective and pretty nice diamond. But the people that sell them to us, I don't know, maybe they don't know, but I think they do. People over in China certainly know what they are, because that's where I get my stuff from, and they joke about it, but they also call them other things so that people here in the States buy them. Because, see, if I told you red diamonds are a dime a dozen, you wouldn't want to buy them from me. But if I told you, oh yeah, that's something, I don't know, red topaz. Same hardness. It's just a name. What I've done is identified carbon. And carbon's not rare or hard to find. Every fault line on Earth creates diamonds. Every river, creek, and dry wash on the face of the planet is a fault line. And you find it all over the place. It's not rare or hard to find, and shouldn't be expensive because there's a lot of it. Now, I have some zircons, some natural zircons that are a red color, kind of a fiery red like this. But those are actually kind of rare. And they're 6 on the Mohs scale of hardness. Zircons are, which is why they're rare, because they're soft, right? Relative to these, anyway. These are so hard, it doesn't matter what you do to them, man. They don't rub off, they don't wear off, they don't scratch. I bung them around in my shop, just like they are, just like you see them. And they don't get scratched or anything. They get a little dirty with hemp seed oil, but they don't scratch. And they last pretty much forever. So that's why there's so many of them. And they form, see, fault lines go all the way down to the semi-molten mantle, 55 kilometers or a little more deep, something under 100 kilometers, and kimberlite pipes, where the De Beers Corporation mines diamonds, are only maybe the deepest is 5 kilometers deep. And so fault lines are much deeper, and that's why you get more colored diamonds coming out of them. And I'm not selling you anything. I give them away. Which is why you got to take what I have to say for what it's worth. It's absolutely free. Peace, y'all.